Hello friends, welcome back to Pondering Powers. Today's power we are looking at allows someone to gain super size. With this power comes many benefits. Gigantification, also known as giant or giant form, is a common superpower found in various forms of fiction, particularly in comic books, anime, or other fantasy genres. The power allows a user to grow to immense size, sometimes reaching giant or even colossal proportions. The transformation can be voluntary or involuntary depending on the specific character or story. Here are some key features and aspects to the Gigantification superpower. Size increase. The primary ability of Gigantification is the substantial increase in the user's physical size. They can grow from a normal human size to several story tall or even bigger, sometimes towering figures in comparison to regular humans or other creatures. Enhanced strength. Along with the increase in size, the user gains properties super strength. This strength enhancement allows them to lift or carry massive objects with ease and performs feats of incredible power. Durability. Gigantification often grants increased durability and resistance to the user. Their body becomes more resistant to damage, which they can withstand attacks that would be lethal to the regular sized person. Massive attacks. Gigantic beings typically possess the ability to deliver devastating attacks. Their strikes and attacks can cause significant destruction to buildings, landscapes, or opponents. Fear factor. The sheer size and power of a giant can strike fear into the hearts of their enemies and even civilians. The psychological impact of facing an opponent with such immense properties can be paralyzing. Limited mobility. While giants are powerful, their increased size might come with a decrease in mobility. The larger they become, the slower and clumsier they might be, making them vulnerable to faster and more agile opponents. Energy consumption. Gigantification might require a substantial amount of energy to sustain. Characters using this power might exhibit fatigue and might have a limited time they can remain in their giant form before reverting to their original size. Healing factor. Some depictions of Gigantification show that users may possess accelerated healing abilities, allowing them to recover from injuries quickly, and the environmental impact. The act of growing to giant proportions can cause a collateral damage to surrounding environments. This can create further challenges for the user, especially if they're trying to protect innocent bystanders. Popular characters from various media with Gigantification abilities include Yui Takayama, also known as Mount Lady from My Hero Academia. She is a number 23 pro hero and member of the Lurkers. Yui is a young woman who seems to enjoy the attention that being a hero gives her, and she doesn't feel any shame of having to take that fame away from another hero while basking in the glory. She is quite vain, or at least she was in the first few seasons. She knows how to take advantage of people, especially when she used Mineta during his internship, just to do work for her. But she also does possess a fair amount of heroism. She was involved in rescuing Bakugo when he was kidnapped. Fun fact, Yu was created from using Ochako Uraraka's original prototype concept. Yui's hair was shorter and blue with no horns and a different costume design. Her quirk is called Gigantification. It allows her to stand at either her normal height of 5'4" or at her gigantic size of a whopping 67 feet tall. Yui is my guilty pleasure character. Here's some things you probably didn't know about me. 1. I own a Mount Lady bodysuit and cosplayed her a few times. And 2. I tried takoyaki because of her takoyaki scene in season 2. Although on the outside she seems fairly vain, she does have good intentions. Following the aftermath from the Paranormal Liberation War, Yui now has a scar over her left eye, and her costume now includes a neck brace. Diane is the serpent sin of envy from Seven Deadly Sins. She is a member of the Giant clan and thus much larger than ordinary people. Including her fellow deadly sins, her scarce treasure is the Warhammer Gildan, which she used in contradiction with her inherited power. During the new Holy War arc, Diane's strength was fully acknowledged by the former king of the Giant clan. Their role, as he himself died protecting her after declaring her as his successor, making her the next potential ruler of the Giants, as well as the unofficial Giant Queen. She is also currently the wife of the king, who is currently king of the Fairy Clan. She is a fair maiden, described as lovely, beautiful, with purple eyes and medium-length brown hair, which is tied up into long twin tails. She has a well-endured and curvious body, similar to most of the other Seven Deadly Sins. Her facial appearance is relatively childlike and has shown little change over the years. Diane's wanted poster depicts her with a light-colored hair. Diane is a very friendly giantess and is also very confident regarding her abilities, appearing to generally consider holy knights as weak. She cares very much for her captain and holds very strong feelings for Meliodas, often cuddling him. Due to her size, she cannot help Meliodas in any way other than fight with him. She has expressed her strong desire to be smaller. Diane can either stand at 5'5" or 30 feet tall. I'm not very familiar with Seven Deadly Sins, but it's on my list of shows to watch. Annie is a bit different from Diane and Yu. Although she cannot grow her human body, she can control a Titan body that looks very similar to herself, so I included her. Annie Leonhardt is a graduate of the 104th Trinity Corps and a former member of the military police bridge. Her exponential skills with swords and unarmed combat earned her the 4th rank. She is also noted to be a lone wolf and struggles to work with others. She is selected as one of Marley's warriors in the year 845. She is sent on a mission to retrieve the founding Titan along with fellow warriors Reynald, Bertold, and Marcel. Annie has also become isolated, exclusionary person. Friendships do not come to her easily. She is rarely seen smiling and often has an emotionless expression. She is apathetic and somnolent, with little desire to put any effort into meaningless deceptions or activities, and instead claims to focus exclusively on making it into the military police bridge to obtain an easy life. Annie is very concentrated on her mission as a warrior, to a point where she is willing to kill to even reach her goal, although she is somewhat hesitant to kill former comrades and sheds tears when she fails to capture Eren. She possessed one of the 9 Titan powers, the female Titan. The Titan body consists of mostly exposed muscle skins and notable limited skin covering, and fingers made out of bones. Although with the massive difference in height from Annie's human form, its face in Landon with muscular lining, notably underneath the cheeks, giving her the capability to stretch its mouth far more than it seems. Her Titan form is 14 meters tall, the third shortest being rivaled by the Card Titan, which is 4 meters, and the Jaw Titan, which is 5 meters. As a female Titan, Annie can easily overpower veteran Survey Corps members and wipe out several squads in Erwin's specialized scouting formations. Annie acquired her Titan while she was a warrior candidate in Marley and was trained with using them by the military of Marley and by her father. She's very talented in martial arts, being able to kick off the head of Eren's Titan form. Something about myself, I was, at one point, I was obsessed with drawing Annie's Titan form. I've drawn her Titan form probably at least 100 times. Other characters in media with this power include Cassie Lang as Stature, Jake from Adventure Time, DC's Giganta, Marvel's Wasp, and DC's Atom. Overall, Gigantification is an intriguing superpower that adds an exciting dynamic to stories, providing visual, impressive, and physical dominating characters. It has multiple uses. A character with Gigantification is useful as they might be able to be the only one who could take on giant villains easily and without nearly as much struggle as characters at a human size. Anyway, I think that's all we're going to cover today. I hope you liked this video. Please leave a like and subscribe if you liked the video or the art in the video. And peace.